Josh, how ball practice going so
Good, real good. Everybody's excited to be out there running around. Coaches fired up, players fired up. Great opportunity for us. So it's been fun. We've been flying around, running to the ball, getting ready for this great game we got coming up. So it's been good. Each practice we getting better and better. So just gotta keep getting ready.
And how's your ankle or knee or whatever you got?
It's good. It's good. Just had a little tweak, but nothing I can't bounce back from. But I'll be fine. I'll be ready to go come January 2nd.
Looking at Oklahoma, what are your impressions of D.D. Westbrook?
He's good. He got the best receiver. He's pretty explosive. He blows the top off the coverage a lot. So we got a handful. It'll be a good matchup, though. It'll be a great matchup for us as a secondary. He's one of those guys that we got to make sure we know he's at all times on the field because he's their go-to guy. I think he leads them with like 74 catches, and the next guy has maybe 30, I think, and that's the running back. So he's their go-to guy. So we got to make sure we do a good job of containing him and keep him under control.
You feel like he compares to anybody you guys have seen this year?
Yeah, we face a lot of good guys. Him and Mike from Clemson. Clemson, he was a really good receiver as well. We just wasn't really expecting that because he didn't play the year before. But we faced plenty of receivers that's just as good. So it's nothing new to us. We just got to go out there and get the job done and make sure we don't let him beat us like he's done other teams. You know what I mean? So
how important was it to you for Coach McGriff to stay here for this last game?
It was big. I felt it was big for us, and he's one of those guys that he doesn't leave unless the job's done. And he kind of harps on finishing the job. So that was kind of big for us for him to stay and coach us for these last few weeks and get some more knowledge out of him and just to have him around before he goes off. And I know he's going to do a great job over there, but it's great to have him around for a few more weeks before he heads out.
You're obviously used to the constant change at that position with the coaches. How some of the younger guys responded?
They're getting used to it because it kind of happened to them last year as well. So, I kind of told them they kind of know it's a business. Things happen, changes part of life. We're happy for them. Nobody's too down. Nobody gets that. You can't pass up an opportunity like that to be a defensive coordinator in the SEC. So everybody's happy. They're embracing it, and they're just gonna get ready to come back next year and keep working. That's kind of the message I told them. You can't really harp on. You just gotta keep getting prepared for whoever comes in.
How much of a challenge has that been in your career, though, Josh? You were here in 12 with Martinez, and then you had obviously Cheese and Melvin and T-Rob and now McGriff, and now these next guys will have another guy. That's my point. Like you've had a lot of different guys at that position over the years.
It's good and bad. You learn something new that you learn something from the guy that comes in that the last guy didn't teach you. You might learn one or two things that each person doesn't know. It's hard sometimes because you got to learn new techniques, but it's the sport we play. You got to embrace change. Things happen. You just got to be ready to embrace it and change and get ready to roll. Whoever comes in, you got to pick up on whatever they like. You got to do what they like. If they want things done that certain way, that's just how it goes. I'm used to it, so it was no big deal for me. But those guys gonna be good. That's a great group. That's a great room. That's gonna be really great once they get all those guys back. So whoever comes in, he's falling into a great situation.
What's been the key to not having you guys have the top taken off the defense? Because I think that's been a major emphasis for Coach Steele, and you guys really haven't had that happen this year.
Oh man, they don't. That's like our main goal each and every week. We go into each game to make sure we don't get the top blown off the coverage. We might give up like a 27-yard game, but it's a catch tackle. We don't really give up too many just deep balls like that. We emphasize that in practice, and we emphasize it each and every day. Coach McGriff's motto is we don't bat it away, we take it away. So whenever they throw deep balls, we try our best to make sure we either get the ball or nobody gets the ball. So it's just the motto we've been having since he first walked in the room. That was like one of his main goals, that we don't get the top blown out the covers, and that's our job. So as long as we do that, I feel we'll be in great shape.
Yeah. As a secondary, what's your mindset for a game like this when you're going up a team to get like Oklahoma that's got not just D.D. Westbrook but another Heisman finalist and their quarterback?
We're smiling. We know they're gonna come out and they're gonna try us, and they want to throw the ball around, and they got two great guys. And that's just gonna help our defense with that exposure. You get to face Heisman candidates. You don't really get to face them too many times. Heisman people who's in the Heisman finalists. So it's gonna be a good challenge for us. We're gonna accept the challenge. We like their top explosive offense, and we're a great defense. So it's gonna be a really good matchup for us. We couldn't fall into a better situation. With two guys on the Heisman finalists, and they're a great explosive offense, but we're also a great defense. So we accept the challenge.